Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a video called "Is it cheaper to fly to Poland to do your grocery shopping?" Well, depends on where you're flying from. I think that would be crazy. I don't think it's cheaper at all. I guess they're flying from Europe, somewhere in Europe, but still, I don't think it's going to be cheaper. I think it's going to be more expensive. But I don't know, depending on how much you're saving, if that's the case, well, I don't know, it might be seen a little bit as frugal, but actually, I don't know, if you're saving a lot of money, then I don't know, I think it's not a bad idea, but I don't know if it's gonna be, I don't know, I guess we're going to find out, so let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe.
Of all the food that the government uses to measure the cost of food in this country.
At Lidl in the United Kingdom, this costs £164.47.
And now we're at a Lidl in Poland.
To see if we can save some money on our food shop.
We're in the middle of a cost of living crisis, meaning that food prices in the UK have skyrocketed.
Everywhere.
With budget airlines offering cheap flights and food prices varying across Europe, would it be possible to purchase a return plane ticket and buy a typical basket of goods abroad for less? To put this to the test, me and Archie discovered where the cheapest flight abroad would take us.
Flights to Poland are incredibly cheap.
Poznan, on the west side of Poland.
Have you ever been couch surfing?
What?
Although we could have got same-day flights for the same price, I thought watching Archie couch surfing would be hilarious, so we booked a return flight for the next day.
Is couch surfing safe?
I found Archie a couch surfing friend in Poznan called Jakob, whilst he made our experiment scientific by finding the list of goods the UK government used to measure the average price of food. So we bought that basket of goods in the only UK supermarket that also has branches in Poland.
Now, this is going to surprise you. I'm genuinely not joking. I've actually never been to a Lidl.
I don't think that's going to surprise anybody.
I've heard of it.
Where do you do your shopping, man?
Sponge cakes, individual cakes, some biscuits. What even is a quiche?
Do you reckon you can get that up your ass?
I don't want to scam my Lidl Plus card. I want you to f*** off peanut butter. So yeah, whatever this comes out as is our budget.
Can you do something?
So we've bought absolutely everything on the government list of items that they declare are worth measuring to find out how much food is increasing in value.
We really have. It cost £164.47 in Lidl in the United Kingdom.
The challenge was set. We had to buy flights, the same basket of goods, and bring those goods back from Poland for less than £164.47.
How are you bringing all that stuff if you're not paying for extra luggage?
47 pence.
A stupid idea. I live near a Waitrose.
We boarded our £13 flight to Poland.
Oh! Okay, that's much cheaper than I was expecting. What?
Where are we? I know we're in Poland. I get that.
That's crazy.
What's Poznan famous for?
Yeah, apparently being the cheapest place to go in Europe.
Is there anything else they do here?
I'm still shocked by how low the price was.
They're famous for croissants, are they?
Yeah.
Well, not as famous as f***ing France.
This is your luggage.
Sorry, you brought that out in hand luggage?
Oh
That's
my
your
God.
suitcase.
To make our flights cheaper, we only booked luggage for Archie's return journey. It was crucial that our luggage weighed less than 20 kilograms and fit into this bag. Otherwise, we'd be paying extra.
Yeah,
Where does the bus go from?
I'm not exactly sure.
Are you sure we can't hire a car or get a taxi?
But we can.
No.
We'll spend all of our money.
Correct.
This is it.
It's 2 zloty.
Oh my God, how much is that?
Zloty.
A zloty. Brilliant. That's done. Right, welcome to Poznan, Maine.
Okay, this place is super cheap.
Very camp sirens, aren't they?
Look how cheap everything is.
We took a not-so-little walk to Lidl.
How far have we got to go?
Oh my
Are we
God.
actually in the right direction?
How far
I'm just
is
going to sit
it?
down now. Right, can we please find our way now? Oh, my legs hurt. We're here in the centre of Poznan on our way to Lidl, and something hugely exciting is about to happen, I assume.
happening?
What's happening? Why is everyone here?
Poznańska tradycja.
What's a tradition? Okay, but what
Goats,
does
it's
it
a Poznan
entail?
tradition. You honestly would have thought Barack Obama or Mother Teresa's come out. It's not exciting.
There we go.
What's happening? I have no idea. Oh, there's someone there. Is this a church?
What a lot of shite.
Should we
Come
carry
on.
on?
Having enjoyed the local culture, we eventually found ourselves where we needed to be.
This place looks so far from where they were from the airport. Maybe it's not that far.
Groceries had cost £164.47 in the UK, but we'd spent £48.03 on travel.
That's a
That
lot.
leaves you with £116.44.
And what's that in Monopoly money?
610 zloty and 40p or whatever.
So the 40 zlatis. So for 610 zlots,
yeah.
I've got to buy everything we bought yesterday.
Well, I'm hoping you're going to have a lot left over so that we can make a profit. It looks very similar to the one in England.
I don't know.
I'm concerned it's not going to be any cheaper. I mean, it can't
Yeah.
really be legal to bring that back to the UK, can it? Okay, it could have flown there.
Oh my god, yes. It's just dawned on me. How are you bringing... Is it legal to bring raw chicken and raw meat between airports? I have no idea about the legality of this.
It died. Excuse me, this moo.
What is this?
Sai spredzeci.
Oh my god, what about the eggs?
I wedonizum.
No
need. Oh,
The eggs?
oh, do you smoked salmon sandwiches? Does anyone know what Polish for breast is?
No, but how are you transporting
It's
eggs?
got a cow on it. Beef ground meat. That is bloody good, actually, that translation feature. That's seriously impressive. That's a good one.
Archie, we're burning through this money.
Pork chops at $11.49.
God, everything looks
$9.99 for the nuggets.
Slight problem. In England, the cartons of eggs were 6. Here they are 8.
What freaks? Olive oil!
Well, I've actually lost count.
I'm now officially bored.
Having sourced the
I'm
exact
concerned.
same basket of goods, it was time to check out.
It's gonna be more
It's gotta,
expensive.
ideally, all got to fit in here. But let's just chuck it. We always repack it at home.
It's on 234 already.
If it turns out that it's not worth coming to Poland for your groceries, we don't really have a video.
390. What?
What just went through there?
Madam?
Something massive went through.
The fish.
The woman's like,
Done.
hurry up.
5.21.
Remarkably, our shop was
Oh.
£67.72 cheaper in Poland. But we'd had to travel there and still had to get back home
Who
after
knew?
a night of couch surfing.
Oh my god, the eggs!
It's all about making new friends out in Poznan.
I don't want any more friends.
He's part of the couch surfing community. Honestly, he's got great reviews.
Has he actually got any reviews?
Yeah, he's got really good reviews.
Has he got reviews? He's got 3 reviews. Are you joking?
We've got a short walk ahead of us.
This is about 15 kilograms, mate.
That's heavy.
Is this a joke?
Hi.
It's very heavy.
Hello, Jacob. How many more? Is it a few flights of stairs?
Just the next floor.
Just the next. Okay. Well, you go first, Jacob. Fantastic.
It's absolutely
Fantastic.
what we need.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, it's a little pull-out couch. Couch surfing. Pull-out couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's perfect.
Great. Can I have a quick word outside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh, I'm not. Stop it. I don't want to. I'm not standing in there. It's not funny. I am not. No.
Is this a bed?
No. Can we just get out of it? I'm going to go. I can't be in there anymore.
We can't just leave. We gotta chat for a sec.
Why?
I told Archie to at least try the bed.
That's actually quite big.
I mean, that's fantastic. There's plenty of room here.
So for 2 people, it's
It's fine. It's just a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Which didn't convince him. So I told lovely Jakob that we had a family emergency and had to leave.
Careful.
I don't know if that was... I don't know if this was a bit, but isn't that rude? You're telling someone, hey, I'm staying over, and then you're leaving? Isn't that rude? I don't know what Polish customs are.
Well, now look, what we should have just stayed with the fucking
I
guy.
can't. We would have died, Josh.
Which meant booking a hostel, which would eat into our profit.
What?
Hello, viewers. In the interest of wanting to stay alive, this is where I'm sleeping alongside my chicken.
So our flight back to London's at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
I'm going to eat some of this for dinner.
Yeah.
The slight concern is whether they're going to let us take a chicken and some eggs through.
A final long walk to the airport, and it was time to see whether we'd be allowed to travel with our groceries.
Yeah.
This was the stupidest idea we've ever had. I never want to do it again.
It's quite inconvenient. It just feels wrong walking in here with the meat.
And whether they'd be within our baggage allowance.
How
Yeah.
many kilograms? 17. Good. I put 1. We have 20, yeah? Just chuck this one in then. No electronic devices in there at all. No. Very much all natural, organic.
What if we get in a lot of trouble?
My hand luggage does seem to include some salmon fillets.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god, that's just made me feel a bit funny. That's pork joint.
You're in the airport.
So we were within the baggage allowance, and somehow we had gotten through security with
Yeah.
salmon fillets and a pork joint.
Okay, it was
Our
fine.
flight arrived in London, and this was
Right.
the moment. Surely a plastic IKEA bag containing milk, eggs, and a whole chicken wouldn't have been allowed across international borders.
Well, if it made it, right? Sure.
It's made it.
Lo and behold, there it was. Our month's grocery shopping going around on a carousel at Gatwick Airport.
Yes, I'm concerned.
I can see the melon.
It's like pineapple there. Oh my god.
But well done.
Something.
Excellent.
Excellent work.
What sort of state is it in?
I don't think we want to open that in here. No, I think we could set something off.
No,
Some
yeah.
of this is damaged, but you could do this with a better bag. That tin is okay.
No, careful.
What's that? The flour's gone everywhere a little
They're
bit.
doing this at the
The
airport.
altitude, some of the raspberries might have
There's
exploded.
absolutely nothing wrong with an orange. I mean, the pork is in excellent form.
Mince, no problem.
It's basically just blueberries and flour. Olive oil, no problem. That survived the journey very nicely.
Are you telling me that you've never driven back from the grocery store and lost a few eggs?
It happens, doesn't it? It happens.
We'd spent £164.47 in Lidl in London, and the same food in Poland cost £96.75, meaning our Poland shop was a whopping £67.72 cheaper.
That's crazy.
Our costs, though including the unnecessary hostel,
Can we call reception and ask them to change the lane?
It's no reception, it's a hostel.
were £56.58. So we had made a grand profit of £11.14.
But ladies and gentlemen, with a few damages, I think we have proven that indeed it is cheaper.
To go to Poland to do your grocery shopping.
Josh, do we need this?
Very good.
I don't know what that is. My producers just told me to do that. I haven't got a clue. This trolley here is...
Okay, this was a wild experience. You know what? I get, whatever. It's not they're doing it. They did it in a very, I don't know, chaotic way. If I were to do this, I would be a little bit more organized. Actually, despite everything that they did, call me crazy, but I think I would do it as well. I don't know. Am I insane? Again, it seems crazy for you to say, hey, I'm going over to Poland to get my grocery shopping. I mean, people are going to look at you as if you're crazy. But actually, am I though? I don't know. I would take the return flight in that same day, obviously, because it doesn't really make a lot of sense for you to stay over unless you're doing something else. As in, I'm going to enjoy the sights. I'm going to, I don't know, eat at a restaurant or something. I know, but if you're doing this in order to save money, probably, again, you're not in the, it's not that kind of trip as an, I want to check out the sites. No, I just want to buy my stuff and I want to get out of there. So yeah, of course, you go over, I don't know, morning, and then, you go, your return flight, it's by, I don't know, let's say at 2 p.m. And then, you have the rest of the afternoon and the night, you're in your home to do whatever you want to. So actually, again, it seems crazy because I get it. To me, when I first started this video, I was, what are you on about? This seems crazy. But, having seen the results, who's crazy now? I don't know. I would do it. I honestly, 100%, I would absolutely do this. I mean, I don't know if I would do it every single month, or because again, I don't really know how much this, it's a lot of food, but I don't know how much. Obviously, it's going to vary depending, and obviously they did it in this specific way, as in they're doing the whole list of what the UK considers sort of the basic sort of grocery shopping, whatever. Obviously, your needs are going to change because obviously not everyone's the average, and obviously you're not going to need to buy every single thing every single time. The whole thing, though, I do agree, is that, of course, if I'm doing the thing about traveling to Poland, I'm not going to do, I'm going to try to do, I'm going to buy as much stuff as I can, because I'm thinking I'm not going over, it's not as if I'm going to the shop, midweek to buy some things that, I'm missing this. No, you want to buy as much things as you can. However, there are some things that I would be, I get it, because at the same time, the idea is for you to save money. But, for instance, the egg situation got me really concerned. I was so worried. No, I've never lost some eggs on my way to the store. You need to, from the store to your house, you need to be careful. And I don't know, I don't really feel as if just put the eggs there. No, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would carry eggs. I think the eggs are really, they're soft, they're quite, they get damaged quite easily. So I don't know if I would buy the eggs, or unless I would do the whole sort of the plastic things the plastic containers in which you put eggs on, and then they're sort of, you can seal them. maybe you will have to bring one of those, and then you can, and you're to the airport, you just sort of, oh, I'm carrying, the eggs, I'm putting the eggs from the carton into this plastic container, and then I'm putting it on my luggage. I think that's crazy if you look at, because I am imagining doing this in the middle of the airport, and people are gonna look at you a little strangely. But while other things have happened, it's an airport where things are happening all the time. Or unless you can buy egg whites as well, so you will only buy the egg whites that come, in a container as well. So maybe that's the thing. Although when they were returning, my main concern that I also hadn't thought of this was how everything is refrigerated, right? Of course, you're buying meat, you're transporting meat. They had cheeses and, of course, and pork chops and stuff, and chicken. They had a bunch of meat and stuff that is generally refrigerated. I don't know if they had butter, but obviously butter as well and stuff. And obviously that's gonna melt. It's gonna be a disaster. So I don't know, but obviously those are the things that are going to also, they're quite expensive. So of course, if you're doing this, oh no, I'm only buying non-perishable goods, as in I'm buying stuff in a can, bottles, what else? Pasta, rice, some things that you can just sort of put there. They're not going to get damaged. They're not refrigerated. I don't know if it would be worth it. Maybe if you buy by bulk, I don't know, I'm buying 5 pounds of rice. I don't know, but maybe it is cheaper. I don't know, but I would love to do the experiment. But just because I'm a little concerned about the refrigeration of said items, because I don't know, would you buy, I don't eat meat, but I don't know if I did eat meat, I don't know if I would eat this meat specifically that has been transported back and forth for a few hours after, not being refrigerated. Because also, obviously in this specific situation, they did a little bit different, because they stayed overnight there, so it's more time that the meat, it's not been refrigerated. So maybe if you do this as in, go by morning and then I return in the middle of the afternoon, or maybe it is, and they're not spending that much time without being refrigerated. But I don't know, it just concerns me. And again, obviously, you're going to cook this meat, but I don't know, what's refrigerated. I don't think you're supposed to be eating. That was the thing. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to freeze stuff that has been thawed. So again, I don't know, that chicken, it was looking quite unthawed to me. So I don't know if you should have to eat everything at this thing. We have to arrive and we have to cook everything, because otherwise the meat's gonna be dangerous. You're gonna get salmonella or something. I don't know. It just concerns. I'm worried about the health concerns of eating something that was refrigerated or frozen, and then you freeze it again once you get home. I don't know. It seems like you're tempting fate there. The money that you're saving with the grocery stuff, with the grocery shopping. Oh well, you're not gonna be saving that much money if you're if you're eating that meat and it gets you to the hospital. Well, maybe not, because we're in the UK, so I think everything's free. So healthcare is free. But I don't know. I'll be concerned. Yeah, we're gonna be spending this. The money I saved there, I'm gonna have to spend in medication, because I got food poisoning after eating all that food that went bad. So I don't know, but I would do it. I absolutely would, again, with some slight modifications. I think it's worth it. I think are people going to look at you a little strangely, probably if you tell your friends. Maybe they will, because it's a little bit, oh my god, how much of it, you're such a you're a very cheap person, you're super frugal, why are you doing this? But it's not bad. It would be, I don't know, similar to driving a few hours maybe to your preferred grocery shop, or maybe to your preferred supermarket. Probably in the UK that doesn't happen, but in the US you have to drive you have to drive for a while sometimes, depending on where you live, in order to get to maybe the store that you like. So I don't really see how different this is. Actually, before saying this, I should probably look up how many hours how much is the flight, how many hours is the flight. I don't think it's that man, it must be an hour and a half tops. I don't think it would be that either an hour and a half, probably closer to 45 minutes or up to an hour. So it's fine. It's a win-win. I would love it. And I think also I would do it for the experience, because it looks, I don't know, I just like the idea of being in a new place and you're just going to the supermarket. Again, it's crazy, but again, I would do it. So call me crazy, but I'm with these guys as well. I would totally do it, maybe. And of course, again, with better planification, with better organization, because this looks quite chaotic to me. But it's absolutely worth it. I don't know. So it's, yeah, sure, why not? I would do it. The only thing is also, I don't know, because there are certain ways in which you can probably do this. You know, it would involve maybe spending a little bit more money. But, you know, the good news is maybe ultimately you're saving more. Yes, and well, yeah, maybe I'm going to carry, I'm going to do another bag. Maybe, yes, it's going to be more expensive, but ultimately if I'm buying, I don't know, stuff in bulk, maybe it's going to be cheaper. So ultimately, yeah, I'm spending a little bit more, but ultimately, you know, the cost is going down. So I don't know, you know, I think it's a really good experiment and I would absolutely do it. And the other thing though, that I was a little, oh my God, I can't believe they just did that, was the couch surfing situation. I don't know. I think that was kind of rude, but I don't know if it was a bit or something. But I think it would be, I don't know, I feel bad it was Jacob, that poor guy. I don't know, if you're expecting guests at this couch surfing situation, you know, you have the whole thing, right? Oh yeah, I'm expecting guests over, you know, I pull out my couch and I have the linens and I have towels and stuff, you know, I'm expecting guests. So if the people come over and they stay for a few minutes and then, I don't know, I would be offended, but maybe that's just me. Maybe Jacob took it a little bit lightly, but I don't really know what was so wrong about it. I don't know, it's couch surfing, it's fine. I don't think it's I think it's free, right? And I don't know, it would look like a nice place. And yeah, it's a pull-out bed. You're not going to be staying there for, you know, 4 weeks. It's just one night. It's just a couple of hours. So who cares? I don't really understand what his big deal was about. No, I can't stay here. It looks super normal, but I don't know. But yeah, this was very funny, but that was it for today. And I'll see you next time. Bye.